there, welcome to another edition of AC 24/7. I'm Lamont Baldwin. The International Monetary Fund's latest report calls for a slight slowdown in global growth this year. However, the rate of decline forecast isn't as steep as some economists previously forecasted. The Advocate Channel's John Lawrence reports.
The International Monetary Fund says global growth will drop from 3.4% last year to 2.9% in 2023.
This is the first time in quite a while that we've had sort of good news in that sense.
Although the rate is expected to fall 0.5%, it's still higher than the 2.7% that was forecast in October. The IMF says China and India will provide the biggest boost for worldwide growth, while the U.S.'s rate of development is forecast to be 1.4%.
This is not recession territory. I mean, actually, the labor market is doing very, very strongly right now.
And while we're on the subject of the U.S. economy,
Congress has gone for decades, both parties, on a spending spree. If the economy's as strong as President Biden claims, then now's the time to try to tighten the belt.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is scheduled to meet with President Joe Biden on Wednesday to address the U.S. reaching its $31.4 trillion debt limit. This comes after 24 Senate Republicans sent a letter to Biden saying they won't back a debt ceiling increase without at least equal spending reductions imposed. The president's message for McCarthy and the GOP?
Show me your budget, I'll show you mine.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
The 2024 presidential election is just 2 years away, and Donald Trump has already announced his candidacy for the Republican nomination. But a new report shows that a number of Republicans want Trump out of the race. This comes as former president takes aim at what is expected to be one of his chief rivals, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. The Advocate Channel Kristen Holmes has more.
Donald Trump hitting the campaign trail and pushing back on criticism of his months-long hiatus since announcing a third presidential bid in November.
I'm more angry now and I'm more committed now than I ever was.
The former president not only taking aim at his critics, but potential 2024 rivals as well, specifically Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
Ron would have not been governor if it wasn't for me. When I hear he might run, I consider that very disloyal, but it's not about loyalty, but to me it is. It's always about loyalty.
One-time allies.
Is this Trump country or what?
You have only one choice. Ron DeSantis for governor. He's going to be a great governor.
Trump and DeSantis now appear on a possible collision course in a 2024 presidential primary. A rising star in the Republican Party, DeSantis is coming off a 19-point landslide re-election win in November.
Obviously, Ron DeSantis is looking to run for president, which is fine. And he'd probably win New Hampshire right now, without a doubt.
As DeSantis makes inroads with conservatives, Trump trying to disrupt that momentum, claiming the Florida governor is now trying to rewrite history when it comes to his handling of COVID-19.
There are Republican governors that did not close their states. Florida was actually closed for a very long period of time. They're trying to rewrite history.
But DeSantis isn't the only former Trump ally signaling they might take him on.
There may be somebody else in that contest I'd prefer more.
It won't matter to the Pompeos who else decides to run. We'll make that decision based on whether we think this is our moment.
Can I be that leader? Yes, I think I can be that leader.
Yet not every potential rival sparking a similar attack from Trump.
Nikki Haley called me the other day to talk to me. I talked to her for a little while, but I said, look, go by your heart if you want to run.
As he embarks on his third run for the White House, Trump is facing mounting legal woes and calls by some Republicans to move on from lies about his 2020 election loss that incited the attack on the U.S. Capitol. On the trail in South Carolina, Trump offering a different message.
This campaign will be about the future. This campaign will be about issues.
Still, the former president making clear he was ready for a nominating fight, even as he remains the lone GOP candidate in the field for the moment.
We don't do prevent defense. We just keep defending, and we're going to win, and we're going to win very big.
Thank you for joining us for another edition of AC 24/7. For more content that advocates for you, go to advocatechannel.com. Follow us on our socials at The Advocate Channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For The Advocate Channel, I'm Lamont Baldwin.